muted themselves now, that would be superb. And I'm so excited to be here, and it's been an amazing start to the feast. We had a beautiful opening ceremony, which I know some of you were with us on it. And if you weren't here, I'd encourage you to go and check it out. And then we had a beautiful first day with Sarah on Saturday, and then Sue Cooper yesterday. So it's a bit of a hard act to follow, but I'm delighted to be here. Today I'm going to do a meditation on gratitude, because that's how I feel actually right now, and have done for the week. Just to give you some background as to who I am and why you should listen to me. Well, I've been meditating myself personally for nearly 10 years now. And you know what? I did it initially in a time of a crisis, and it came to me very naturally, and I found the teacher and I started to be that crisis meditator. So I'd, sit in that meditation position every time life was beginning to kind of accumulate high levels of stress for me. But then what I started to notice was, by having a regular practice, I moved from being in these constant states of crises. So what was really special was, as anybody who finds a sort of solution to their challenges or their stress, I wanted to know more. So that's what sent me on my journey. So I went on the journey looking to know more, and I found so many incredible teachers. So my first teacher was a beautiful yoga teacher based here in Cork. And then from there, I ended up in California at the Chopra Center at a retreat with Deepak and his amazing team there. And from that point on, I realized that to be a teacher is a calling. Actually, I really felt this calling, and I had to just drop everything else I was doing and answer that call. And it was nerve-wracking, I won't lie, but it's always stood by me. And I just keep coming back to meditation. That's all I can do, because I know it works. And from my training at the Chopra Center, I had the profound joy to connect with Sarah McLean, who's become a dear friend as well as my teacher, since she came to Ireland and did a beautiful keynote speaker for a fundraising event that I was organizing here. And I think that takes us back to about 2014. But from there, I went on to train at the McLean Meditation Institute, which I highly recommend that you check out. And what I realized was that there's so much more to meditation than what I had already been learning and, experiencing myself. And I learned so much more in terms of tools and how to present meditation in all different forms, whether I was working in a corporate setting or whether I was dealing one-to-one or with teens or kids, because there truly is meditation for every single person out there. And you just have to kind of, go on your own journey and find your teachers and find the practices that really speak to you and help you, because it really is a profound tool for transformation. And so yeah, I've been partnering with the Feast for the Soul for a few years now, and I'm also a course advisor with the McLean Meditation Institute. So I know we have a lot of our teachers on this Zoom today. And even if you're not a teacher, maybe you'll be inspired by some of us to become a teacher, who knows? Because by becoming a teacher, it was about what I learned, because I really, really, really deep in my own personal practice. So that's enough about me. That's the reason you're going to listen, hopefully. And it's not even about listening to me today. Today is about, surrendering to the experiences that you've been drawn to join us in today. And that's a really big part of it. Meditation doesn't require effort, it's sort of like you have to let go all of the effort. You have to approach it with a sort of non-judgmental grace and ease. It has to be sort of something that you allow yourself to relax into. So on that note, I'm going to introduce the practice that I want to share with you today, and that's a gratitude practice. And it's a beautiful way to start your day. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon here in Ireland. So we're coming to the end of our day, but I think you can do a gratitude meditation, to be honest, at any time throughout your day, to be fair. And why would you want to do a gratitude meditation, you might ask? You know, people who are generally more grateful have powerful, positive emotions. So it really can stabilize our emotional body by remembering what we're grateful for, especially when we're feeling that we're being sort of hijacked by fear or by, you know, events that are going on that are outside of our control. You can just bring it back gently by connecting with your own heart and thinking about all of the things that you're grateful for, all of the people perhaps that you're grateful for, or the experiences that you're grateful for. Grateful people also tend to be more generous and helpful to others. They also develop compassion and make a commitment to help other people. Generally speaking, I would say that people that are coming from a place of gratitude are probably a bit less judgmental, and they're more satisfied with their life. They're satisfied with what they have. But sometimes we're so busy, we don't have time to take stock and consider all of the things that we're grateful for. So today is that moment. This is it. We're all here now. And, you know, meditation is, it's not just a once in a week sort of a thing. It's something that you're going to, hopefully through the Feast for the Soul, make it a ritual, make it a daily ritual. And with your practice, maybe you can make gratitude part of that daily ritual. You can bring into the end of any practice what you're grateful for, or also you could keep a gratitude journal beside you, because at the end of the practice, hopefully you'll feel this after we do it together. You'll feel this expansiveness in your heart, and you'll be just bursting with gratitude. And maybe then you'll just want to send that text to somebody or write something down that you've realized. So with that beautiful kind of innocent curiosity, sort of a childlike innocence and curiosity, I invite you to join me by becoming comfortable now. We're going to do this gratitude practice for about 20 minutes. So I'll be watching the time, and just follow along gently with my voice if this is your first time, or if you're a seasoned meditator. Let's just come now with a real open mind and relaxed body. And check in just to check that you're not crossing any parts. Your hands are resting lightly in your lap. Your feet are flat on the floor. And now you can just look around and check in if there's anything else you need to give yourself so that you feel good, that you feel supported and safe as we begin the practice. Maybe you need a blanket or a cushion. You need to open the window or close the door. When you've taken care of all of those things in your external environment, you should feel good about just surrendering now into this practice with me. As we begin now, we'll begin with our eyes softly closed, and if that's not good, you can also just cap them with a downward gaze. And however you choose to have your eyes, if you feel like you need to look at the screen, keeping track, you can just look up, check in, and then come back to your practice. So soften your gaze or closing your eyes. Let's begin now by taking a long, slow, deep breath in together. Filling up your chest, and then as you exhale, softening your belly, relaxing your shoulders. Let that breath go till there's no breath left. Returning then to your natural automatic breath. And as we begin, we'll scan the body just to make sure that we're not holding any other tension in our body. So let's begin at the top of your head. And as we move to the various parts of the body, simply bring your attention to each area and have the intention just to release any stress or tension that you may be holding there. So from the top of your head to your forehead, the back of your head with your cheeks, softening your mouth, your teeth, your tongue, your jaw. And you can even bring the corners of your mouth up towards your ears and just smile softly at yourself. Becoming aware of the tip of your nose. Taking a soft swallow. As you move your awareness now down your neck. And across your shoulders. Your upper chest. Your rib cage. Your belly. The whole front of your body. Relax it now. The back of your body. Your whole spine. Connecting with your hips. Down both legs. To the knees. To the ankles. To the tops of the feet, the space between your toes, the soles of your feet. Feel both arms, elbows, wrists, palms of your hands, back of your hands, both thumbs and your fingers. And with this beautiful relaxed body, let's become aware of how you're breathing next. Simply observe your breath in its natural state. Observe now, is your breath loud or faint? Is your breath shallow or deep? And then feel the temperature of your breath as you meet the breath where it enters your body. Connect now with that cool air, or maybe you're in a warmer climate and it's warm air. And however the temperature is, notice the quality of the air as it moves in through you. And then becoming aware of the subtle movement within you with each breath. Do you observe a gentle rise across your chest? Or do you notice any tension still, and maybe taking another breath here just to release any tension that may have occurred? And continue breathing naturally through your nose, observing the sensations of breathing. And as you allow your breath now to find its own natural rhythm, let's draw your awareness now and your attention to the center of your chest. Consider the center of your chest, which is the location of your heart. feel now how your heart is protected by your lungs, by your rib cage. And feel about what the qualities of your heart are. Feel into this. What's in your heart right here, right now? How do you feel? And allow your feelings, however they are, by being present with what is. You can say how you're feeling silently to yourself now. I am, and however it is you feel right here, right now. And remember that this heart center is the center of love, compassion. It's the center of forgiveness. And it's also the center of your generosity. So let's imagine now a point of light in the center of your chest, in that heart. Maybe the dark heart cavity. There's a flicker of light now, like a short beam of light, like a small candle. And as you continue breathing easily, imagine now that you feel a warmth inside you, filling up your chest, this warm light. And the quality of the light that we're connecting with now is this quality of compassion and love and gratitude. Allow those qualities to expand in your heart. And I invite you now to consider the interconnectedness of all things, how all of our hearts interconnect to each other, with all beings, with nature and the elements, how interconnected we are with everyone and everything. And maintaining your attention at your heart, consider now what you feel grateful for. Perhaps you feel grateful to be alive, to be healthy. Are you grateful for all of the organs working in your body, and they're all working tirelessly on your behalf? Feeling grateful for your beating heart, for each breath, and grateful how every cell in our bodies are replenishing themselves without us even having to think about that. Perhaps you're feeling grateful for your five senses, the ability to taste, to smell the sweetness, to see beauty in everything, to experience the touch from a loved one. and to listen and hear the melodies in nature. Perhaps you're feeling grateful for your hands, how with your hands you can reach out, you can hold hands, you can heal using your hands. Grateful for your legs, which allow us to travel throughout our life. Moving us from one area to another. Perhaps you're feeling grateful for the abundance and harmony of nature. Think of all of the nourishment that you receive from nature for your body and from the natural environment that may feed your soul. Nature loves you and surrounds you with water, with space and air. How the sun brings us light, the earth that we walk on, the fires, the sky, the stars, the moon, all of the planets, the trees, the flowers, all of the birds and animals in the animal kingdoms. And it's all there at our fingertips for us to receive and enjoy. Maintaining your connection with your heart center. Bring into your awareness now the people that you share your life with. Who are the people who truly nourish you in your life? And consider how they bless you with their very presence. And as you breathe through your heart center, imagine now the presence of somebody that you love. Connect with the feeling, that deep love that you have in your heart for them, and they have for you. The love that you are. Let's breathe into that love for the next few moments. Experience now your most gentle nature, the soft, more peaceful side of yourself. Breathing in a soothing love. Breathing it in and giving it out each time you breathe out. Breathing it in and giving out that love. And see those loved ones now before you. And whether they're near or far, physical distance doesn't come into mind now. It's a heart-centered connection. With each breath, allow them now to receive all of the healing love within you. With each breath, imagine it's a soft, warm blanket. And imagine that blanket of love is wrapping around all of your loved ones. And feel that love expanding now. And as it expands, you can include all of the people that you know and love. As it expands, it includes all of your brothers, your sisters, those you know and don't know, all of your relations, your co-workers, your community. Feel that expansion of love moving through you, in you, as you, from you. Expanding that love to cover the whole world. Embracing the creatures who share this planet with you. Feeling that gratitude deep in your heart for all of life, with all of its beauty and diversity. Including in our gratitude now, feeling grateful for our own life, for the universe, and grateful for all beings, including yourself. And with this beautiful open heart, see yourself now as a kind and generous, loving human being, worthy of giving and receiving the unconditional love that renews us and heals us. Let's bring to mind and into our hearts now more of what we're grateful for. Perhaps it's the ability to choose, or the freedom to think, to speak, to live your life the way you choose. Perhaps you're feeling grateful for your freedom to imagine and to create. With this expanded feeling in your heart, I invite you now to just gently bring your hands and just lay them gently across your heart, your palms of your hands, one on top of the other, gently pressing against the heart. And the mantra for this gratitude practice today is thank you. Silently repeat the mantra, thank you, thank you, thank you. And as you release the hands, simply stay in your own stillness and silence now, as you feel the quality of that love, compassion, and gratitude, and all of the sensations and feelings that come from this practice. Allow your attention to rest here for a while. I'm just going to ring a bell to signal the end of the practice. But I encourage you to stay for a few more moments in what we call the integration part, where we really integrate all of the qualities that we've just experienced. And let's integrate them on a deep, deep cellular level. I'm just going to share this quote for you today. Gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos to order, and confusion to clarity. It can turn a meal into a feast, a house into a home, a stranger into a friend. Gratitude makes sense of our past. It brings peace for today and creates a vision for tomorrow. Let's take a long, slow, deep breath in together. Feel that expansion as you fill yourself up, and exhale, release it down. Let's do that one more time, and I invite you to move your arms this time. Inhale, take the hands up and out into the room that you occupy, opening up across your chest. Feel that expansion of gratitude in your chest. And imagine now that you are receiving the greatest hug of your entire life. Let's wrap our hands around ourselves and give ourselves the most beautiful hug. Because maybe you're living on your own and maybe you didn't get a hug today. And you know, we need at least 10 hugs a day. So this is something you can do as you move forward through the 40 days. And then letting it go, just releasing the hands and really feel all of the benefits of the practice. It's been an absolute joy to share with you today. I feel so much gratitude in my own heart. I can't even tell you, but maybe you can see it because I'm smiling. And I want you to really, really feel, you know, that gratitude isn't just a one-off practice. Gratitude really is a daily ritual. And it's really the one thing that we can do to get ourselves out of maybe tight corners or sticky emotions or sticky situations. We can really come back to our center and connect with any of those qualities, those people, the experiences. We have so much to be grateful for. And I hope that this is a practice that you will come back to, or maybe for the rest of the feast, because we're on day 4 now, I believe. And maybe for the rest of the feast, you could bring along a little gratitude journal, which I think could be a lot of fun. So I'm grateful for your presence. It gives us a purpose for sure. And I'm super grateful to Sarah McLean, because without her, I certainly wouldn't be here. I've come kicking and screaming half the time. I don't know how she has the patience to put up with me, but anyway, she does. And I keep getting here and I'm super, super grateful. And also to Sue and to Ashley, they have just been amazing. And it's been a fabulous journey. We've had so much fun and we've made incredible memories and friendships and have had wonderful experiences along the way. So I hope that everybody who's on the call today continues to stay with us every day, keep coming back. Even the day when you feel like, you know, you couldn't be bothered, really, really, that's the day you need it the most. And, you know, that's how we all start. We have to start somewhere. So you can only start where you're at. So hopefully we'll stop the live stream now and